When the war broke out in Bosnia in 1992, my son was on holiday in Italy. He came home because he saw the refugees coming out, and he said, "Mother, you've got to do something." I said, "I can't do anything. What am I supposed to do?" helpfully. And he said, "You're a doctor, do something." So that day, I appealed at our church, Emmanuel Church, at all 3 services, and I said to Stuart that if he got £1,000, I would double it, because he was proposing to drive out there. It was a long way to go, and 1,000 wouldn't take care of it. Somewhere after the 9 o'clock service, somebody came up to me and said, "We've got an IOU." And I said, "Fine, thank you, I'll put the money in, and then we will know." And they said, "I don't think you understand, it's a big IOU." So I said, "Well, same problem." I put it in. "How much is it?" And they said, £7,000. So when I'd recovered from the shock, I said, "I think they're having me on, aren't they?" No, not this person. This was somebody who had done the prayers that morning. So instead of £1,000, we had £8,000. We had parked a Mini Stuart's car outside the church, put on balloons, northward to Bosnia. Somebody finished the balloons. And clearly the Mini was not suitable to go to all the way to Bosnia, so we hired a truck. Stuart went out, he came back safely, and that was where SOS Bosnia started. He then said to me, "Would I go?" And I actually said I would, because I thought, in my innocence, that they were less likely to shoot or arrest a middle-aged, to put it politely, lady than a young man. That proved to be true. No, it didn't actually. It proved to be untrue. However, the church prayed for us every day we were away at 12 o'clock, which was 1 o'clock Bosnian time. And so many things happened at 1 o'clock that couldn't possibly be coincidences. They had to be God instances. Jane, who was our curate, prayed one Sunday night that we were going to war zone, we needed flak jackets and helmets. We were going that next morning. Where were we going to get those? In Norfolk on a Sunday night? We weren't. And it was dangerous to go without them. And we'd made all the arrangements, so what were we to do? But she prayed, and the church prayed, and I had to go to a dinner up in town, which was in aid of SOS Bosnia at the BBC, and in aid of War Child. Sitting next to me on the top table was David Wilson from War Child. And I was saying to him, "Well, we're going tomorrow and we've got no flak jackets." He said, "You can have ours." I said, "Well, we can't, we're in Northwood." He said, "They're in the car outside." I said, "But we need helmets as well." "Yes, we got helmets." So that night, we got helmets, we got flak jackets. And you couldn't write that story.